out the medicine cabinet, a remedy for the aftermath of my habits. Sometimes it's the ones who try to help that hurt the most. I feel like we're playing tug of war and I'm the rope and I'm stretched to the limit, but you keep on pulling in. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Call me antisocial, call it masturbation. Either way, it's a solo operation. I'm just far more comfortable alone. Call me antisocial, call it masturbation. Either way, it's a solo operation. I'm just far more comfortable alone. Cause people are ugly and people are hateful, destructive and greedy. We're proud and ungrateful. The world would be so much better off without us. Swallow a polar apple a pill. Compost and training, this great us to film. Distract ourselves to make us feel like we're not just mistakes.
Hello, everyone. Just enjoy the music in the background for there. Let's wait for Puro and Colin. So the Twilight in the lobby. But hello again. Welcome to the stream. Got a few people here. And those who've waited for a bit could enjoy. But let's see. Have the players given their warm-ups? Hopefully they did. Yeah, so it's like we're waiting up for everyone to get ready here. And both players are in the lobby. So, it's like everyone is. Oh, they did upload their own warm-up maps.
Sorry, you're not old enough to view this channel.
Gonna be from after the warm-up. We're just gonna wait for a bit. It is Utsu, so there's nothing much. But Sophie did go for hard rock on this, kind of sending a message to Puro and Colin that, hey, better ban that HR pick, my friend.
I'm out. Yo, Sneeze, look closely.
By the way, it's streamed.
Oh,
We are live, my friend.
oh.
But it's still warm up, so hello in the chat, everyone.
No one heard me.
Sauce. That's pretty long out for warm up, but both players keeping it at SS. Sophie Twilight is apparently full alternating this. Actually, never mind. He's like playing around with the map. Enjoying this slow map as both players are going for SS. Seems that one of the guys is warm up Tempestissimo. I love this map. And if you guys keep up the storyboard on, there's actually some gimmick in it. Both players get ready. Get to see Tempestissimo here. So, both checking this out. I did say this in the last week, but I'm just saying it again for those in the stream who are watching. For me personally, I feel like warm-ups are more of like a mental attack on the opponent. So depending on like what warm-ups you play, there's some kind of ano ba, what's a good word for it? Like, I guess there's some kind of like mental pressure, like depending on what map it is. But at the same time, there's also just joke maps that people want to do. For example, just troll maps in general. But I feel like, especially this with Sophie Twilight, just instant hard rocking every warm up. He's like sending a message to Puro and Colin that you better keep check on the mods, or else you might lose. And because of this warm up, we might actually see an HR2 ban from Puro and Colin. But we'll have to see. Hopefully the storyboard is on this, and if both of the players have their storyboards on, we might see a miss. Actually, no, the storyboard for the stream isn't on, I think. And this should be the... Yeah, this should be the, the part Sophie missing. So, as we get the rolls, let's give a rundown. So, Puro and Colin, his performance in the last match was kind of close versus, I believe, well, I'm checking up the schedules here. Yeah, versus Momo X is actually one of the closest matches during the round of 24. So he's relatively average in terms of like his performance in the tournament, but it is a different map pool, a bit harder, but nothing too different. And at the same time, Puro is relatively proficient in HR and HD, just a little bit. But at the same time, Sophie Twilight hasn't played a match, so this is his first match. And those who don't know, Sophie Twilight is the first seed. He scored the highest in the qualifiers, and overall, his average score does lead up to pretty perfect scores. So there is some pressure on him as he's technically the strongest player in the tournament in terms of seeding. But as they say, those who strike at the knees of the giant will make them fall hard. So we might see a huge upset if Puro and Colin get any kind of advantages here. So because there is some tournament nerves for this, as well as Sophie Twilight, his first actual match in this tournament. So depending on how his nerves go, we might actually see some upsets. Enjoy tPHBC' stuff in the background. Waiting up for the roll. Alright, well, actually no, they did. So Sophie Twilight did win. No, actually, Puro and Colin won that. I wasn't looking at the chat. My bad. My bad. So it seems to be a no mod pick for the first one, which is interesting because I did say it before that Sophie Twilight did prove strong in HR. So this no mod one might be influenced because of this. He's avoiding a mod battle versus Sophie Twilight. And I haven't seen much of Sophie Twilight's scores on no mod. I think it was an SS, so we might see some perfect scores here. We'll see. Do note that No Mod 1 does have some weird snappings in the middle of the map, which kind of makes it interesting. But overall, we're seeing SS on both of the players. Puro and Colin, a bit of an unknown factor in terms of no mod since his last match with Momox was mostly free mod and HR. So there was a little bit of ignorance in the no mod category, but he's still holding the strong SS. While Sophie Twilight did get that 1x100, Puro Colin with 1 as well, and their accuracy is equal. And they both did get a 100 before the Ki, so we won't be seeing too much of a perfect score for the top seed. But I may be wrong. Both have completely recovered from that 100. Puro and Colin getting a little bit more though. But Sophie Twilight recovering pretty well, getting his accuracy up to 99.5. But I think he missed the finisher. And he brought down the score back to around 2x100 here. So finishers do give scores, so you have to hit them with both notes, as pressing it with only one will half the score. And if you get a 100 on it, it will be even worse. Both Puro and Colin recovering their accuracy, 99.3 versus 99.7. And we're getting halfway to the map. Getting to the last part, and Sophie Twilight hasn't shown any chinks in the armor. Those early misses on the first part are completely just forgotten, as he's just building this accuracy slowly but surely. But we will get a good part here in the Ki, like near the Ki. There's a bit of different mapping here, a bit of one half at this part. Go, the final PI. Both sides showing no signs of losing any accuracy. Never mind, we're going with the 100. But it seems with this really large accuracy advantage from Sophie Twilight, we might see the first point coming to a break point. Oh, for the stream, it started raining in our area, so we also have rain. Take care. It's a pretty cold Saturday for everyone. I'm actually gonna check the stream if I'm sounding different. I seem good. A bit of the noise suppression killing my voice, but I'll just move my mic closer. Yep. But going back to the match, Sophie Twilight still keeping that only 2x100 difference onto the match. Very, very strong. I do believe this is almost equal to Bailey's score in Normal 1. There it is. Only 2x100 there. Super, super strong Nomad 1. But Puro and Colin loses this break point. Sophie Twilight gets the lead. It's gonna be Sophie Twilight's pick. So, backing it up with the idea for the tournament, breakpoints are very important to getting to basically not fighting a tiebreaker match. As how the scores go, as to win without playing the tiebreaker, you must at least get one tiebreaker score. And so if both players keep on winning their own picks here, it would lead up to Sophie Twilight's match point, and he will get the pick to win the match. So he has all the advantages here until Puro wins up this fight against Sophie Twilight. So if Puro gets this break point on his pick, it would even up and it would lead up to another tiebreaker. So this is a big chance for Sophie Twilight to get the lead. It starts for the first pick for Sophie Twilight. We'll see. Will he use an HDHR, much like the higher seeds in the tournament, as well as Nitrium? Syncing issue. And here we go. We're in Colin with the HDHR. Wait, I got that, but this is an interesting hit for Puro and Colin, because last time he didn't go for any kind of HDHR. He's choosing this big risk versus Sophie Twilight, but Sophie Twilight showing absolute perfection in the first parts of the map. While Puro and Colin is slowly losing his accuracy with a few of the misses. And it's been shown in Vero's match that this map is pretty hard to HDHR. Maybe he practiced this and maybe if the nerves are kind of getting to him. But Sophie Twilight, absolute perfection of a score, and Puro and Colin, unfortunate crashing on the middle part of the song before the Ki. He might actually fail the map, but it has no fail. A bit unfortunate in the crashing there. But Sophie Twilight showing literally no mercy with his SS. Absolute dominance on the score. A very, very good score for Sophie Twilight on the first parts. And Puro and Colin did pass it. Did pass the map, but with that kind of score, it wouldn't mean much versus a perfect score. Very, very strong. It is gonna be Puro and Colin's pick here. We'll see how he will perform in this. Goes for the Nomad 3. Opting for these Nomad battles versus Sophie Twilight, which personally I think it's a pretty good idea. Because Sophie Twilight showing his HR prowess, he absolutely does not want to fight him versus mods because he knows that Sophie Twilight has this gigantic advantage. While in terms of no mod, he might bring it up to a close match. But once again, Sophie Twilight with his level of performance in the first parts of the tournament, it would give Puro and Colin a hard time for his picks. But we will see. Sophie did get a few 100s in the first parts of Nomad 1. Maybe the SV difference might get them. Little bit of a syncing issue there. We're still playing the FM2 map. A little refresh on the client here. So, this is going to be the first time NM3 gets picked. This is a TV size map, and it's Muzukashi difficulty. So this slow SV is very interesting to fight against. This will be the tech map. But it kind of showed that both players are having a bit of difficulty on their accuracy. But I do think that Sophie Twilight has the score lead for now, as he did get a 98, while Puro and Colin is struggling around with a 91 accuracy. Yeah, this pretty good 30k difference. For both of the players, when Colin having a bit of trouble, as well as Sophie Twilight, but we're gonna have to see a bit more from Puro and Colin to see him get any kind of lead here, and those misses are not helping at all. So Sophie Twilight is gonna sit comfortable with this score lead. Square and Colin is gonna play catch up. Yeah, it's you guys can see some condensed patterns there, as it is Musukashi difficulty. But it is pretty short. And I like the beat. Sophie Twilight, completely comfortable now. After those few misses on the first part of the map. There we get to the finisher. And that is a very strong score once more. Sophie hasn't dropped a single miss in the tournament yet. You won another breakpoint, so this lead will only grow. The rain stopped, so you guys can hear me well. Okay, apparently Puro did get a lag spike. Wait up for a bit. Oh no, the rain getting pretty strong again, so I have to scream for a bit for the mic to pick it up. Add a little bit of vibing here as we vibe on the bit of trumpet music. Wait, it's Sophie's pick? I actually thought it was Puro's pick, but it was a breakpoint. Sophie staying pretty comfortable with the oh, there hasn't been any replies from Sophie. And we have to roll for the map here. And Spark gets 8. That should be HD2, if I remember correctly. Actually, never 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be DT2. We're getting some good map for this match with Twilight. A lot of the stuff that I really like. I think Twilight hasn't cut it for a while, so there might be some issues that we will see. Oh, maybe it's still there. Oh, still nothing here. So there's no expectations. I'm checking out some of the Discord news, and Twilight is online. Yeah, we're gonna check it for a bit. As it seems that Sophie Twilight is oh, it's nice because I get to vibe with Omega Rhythm. So, or left. Ah, it seems that he's back. Probably a Banjo issue. But welcome back to Sophie Twilight. No, it seems as though he left the match, but he's back. Alright, so a little bit of a waiting game there, but the match is still start. It's gonna be DT2. So, same thing as I said before, the OD is gonna be a trouble on this, but considering that Sophie Twilight actually SS HR2. Actually, no, it was FM2. I might get the SS here. Sophie Twilight is definitely showing it. Colin is not lagging behind though. Never mind. A few misses there would bring this lead up to a 50k lead for the Sophie Twilight. But Sophie did lose his SS here, so that's unfortunate. But he's still holding a good score. He might actually beat Aiden's score, which is currently the highest in BT2. But Puro and Colin having a lot of trouble with the speed and OD difference. He's playing with the maps. He's still hitting on both fingers. If you guys notice the way he hits the notes. It's like alternating on left and right, but at the same time he's full finisher in everything. Into the last part, Sophie Twilight lost a bit of hack and combo there. But I can definitely say that he has to probably miss everything else in this map to lose. Because the map doesn't have that much notes left for Burn Gold to get his comeback with. Confidently, Sophie Twilight will get this match point. With a 1 million score, even with one miss, 99 accuracy. I'm checking checking my voice here because it's raining pretty hard outside. So stay safe, everyone. For those who have pretty rainy areas. Yeah, actually, the same for me as well. The Sophie was full alternating the whole map. Very interesting. But it will be match point for Sophie. And at the same time, it will be Puro's pick. So there's a bit of a leeway for Puro to get this comeback fast. It will be his advantage to get this point. They can play a bit of confident maps, but considering Sophie here, he doesn't seem to show any signs of weaknesses. He chooses free mod 3, a very interesting pick. And as we're waiting for the match to start, we're gonna see potentially the last pick for Puro and Colin, but oh no, Puro showing a no mod for the free mod 3. He's gunning on the fact that Sophie Twilight will play pretty painfully on this. But considering the last matches, HR is pretty doable on free mod 3. As Vero did get a really high score on this. Yeah, this first part is pretty slow, and neither player is dropping with accuracy. But here we go, the speed ups. Will Sophie Twilight get caught off guard by the speed ups? But Puro and Colin with the first to break this SS. And Sophie Twilight keeping this very strong consistency with HR. Actually, yeah, for those in the stream, you can choose no mod or free mod. And if you aren't that confident with HR, or prefer a very consistent high score versus a risky high score versus alongside with the mod, you can choose it. But Sophie Twilight not showing any mistakes. If this score reaches 1 million here, he automatically wins. Yeah, I think after this, if he does SS this, he will hold the highest score for mod 3. And another KI with the speed ups. Nothing too short of an easy task for Sophie Twilight, as he's hitting all of the scores perfectly. And for those who are interested, if you check on Sophie Twilight's UR bar, look at how close he is in hitting them with absolute perfection. So if this stream can show up on the unstable or the unstable, I might expect something like 60 on this. Oh, I game lag. But we might check around the 60 UR, and Sophie Twilight automatically wins this pick. That's gonna be match point. And if he doesn't miss on the last part there, it's gonna be another SS. Very, very dominant gameplay from Sophie Twilight. And yeah, look at that. It's only 72. Super, super strong you are. But not bad. Not a bad start from Puro and Colin. That is GG's. Yeah, it's 77. Holy crap. I didn't expect to be that strong. Sophie Twilight flexing the #1 spot with a passion. All right, that will be the match. So Sophie Twilight will win this with a 5-0 sweep. And if we check up for the future matches, there will be another match at I believe 4 p.m. It's gonna be another one of the higher seeds. So do keep yourselves in check as we're gonna have non-stop matches for the round of 16. It's gonna be Cloudex and Jekko here. But that will be the match for Sophie Twilight and Colin. A pretty fast sweep. Pretty strong showing for Sophie's first match. That's gonna be all for the stream, guys. Thanks for watching.